Welcome to the dollhouse, where the internet loses its damn mind daily. Okay, girls, apparently there's this cruise ship right now where people are literally begging to get off after multiple reported deaths connected to something called the hantavirus. And the internet is completely divided over whether these people should even be allowed to dock and go home. And honestly, the more I looked into this story, the crazier it got. So, first thing first. What is the hantavirus? Well, the hantavirus is a rare but very serious virus that's usually connected to rats and rodents. And before y'all panic, people usually don't catch it from casually standing next to somebody. The virus is normally spread through things like rat urine, rat droppings, saliva, or tiny infected particles getting into the air and being inhaled. So basically, if rodents are living in the area and leaving behind waste, people can accidentally breathe in contaminated particles even without realizing it. And from what experts are saying, the hantavirus can become very dangerous once it starts affecting the lungs. Symptoms can start out feeling almost like the flu. Fever, body aches, chills, headaches, but then some people can suddenly develop severe breathing problems. And that's the part that scares people, because once it gets bad fast. So now let's talk about the actual cruise ship situation. The ship being talked about online is called the MV Hondias. And from reports online, this wasn't just some regular vacation cruise. The ship is known as an expedition-style cruise ship, meaning it travels to more remote areas and focuses more on exploration-type travel. Reports say the ship had been traveling in areas connected to South America before concerns about hantavirus started spreading online. And this is important because experts reportedly believe the original exposure may not have actually started directly on the ship itself. Some officials believe passengers may have been exposed earlier during excursions or travel stops connected to South America. And because certain parts of South America have documented hantavirus cases linked to rodents, people online immediately start assuming the ship itself was completely contaminated with rats. But from what's being publicly reported right now, there has not been confirmed evidence released showing some massive rat infestation taking over the cruise ship itself. And honestly, that's what social media starts making situations even scarier. Because once people hear words like virus, rodents, deaths, or cruise ships, people automatically start imagining a horror movie situation. Now, reportedly, several passengers became seriously ill during the trip, and multiple deaths being discussed publicly online, and other passengers allegedly ending up in critical condition. And because of all this, some ports were reportedly hesitant about immediately allowing the ships to dock, while health investigations were still happening. And that is where the internet became divided, because some people were saying these passengers are terrified and deserve to go home immediately, while other people are saying, what if letting everybody off too quickly risk exposing more people if officials still don't fully understand the situation yet? And honestly, I can understand why both sides are emotional about this. Imagine being trapped on a ship, hearing rumors, seeing panic online, hearing people reportedly die. I mean, that alone would mentally stress me out. Now, one thing I think people are misunderstanding online is that officials reportedly do not currently believe this is spreading around like COVID. That's important. Most hantavirus cases historically come from rodent exposure, not casual everyday human contact. However, there is a rare strain connected to South America that experts say has shown possible person-to-person transmission in certain cases. And because there is still uncertainty, health officials are reportedly being extremely cautious. So right now, people online are hearing words like virus, quarantine, deaths, cruise ships, and everybody is immediately going into panic mode. And honestly, dolls, situations like this remind me how fast fear spreads online. Because the second people hear words, virus outbreak on a cruise ship, everybody immediately start imagining another global disaster. But from everything being reported right now, experts are saying the overall public risk still appears low. Still, though, I know those passengers are probably terrified. And I honestly could not imagine being stuck on a ship, hearing rumors, reading internet panic, and not knowing what's really happening. So, yeah, we're definitely going to keep our eyes on this story. Anyway, dolls, welcome to the dollhouse.